Hello. Jennifer told you today, trying to make my cord longer to keep my phone on power. This is my third video I'm making today. Got surprised with my friend coming in the mail, so I made a video of that. And I went and got the McGoblin. And then I just finished watching a movie. And I got a grand old surprise. Here, I'll show you. I have to hide how I got the surprise. Okay. Yes. I believe this is 22 on the 24th. So I'll kick myself in the butt or have somebody kick me in the butt to get working. Either my 22nd or 23rd, and it's the 24th, damn it. It's like, I told you. This has been Sit My Horror for about a year. And got it from the pawn shop for 50 cents. Yeah. And it's like Chad Michael Murphy, and it's like Paris Hilton. I just didn't feel like I need to watch it. But I'm trying to stick to new movies for the 31 Days of Horror. So I finally said, fine, I'll watch it. And I grabbed it from my horror shelf and went to watch it. And lo and behold, The Mystery of the Wax Museum was inside of it. And then I said, don't get too excited, Jennifer. Don't get too excited. It's probably the House of Wax inside it. And it's a promotional copy, it says. Promotional disc. Not for sale or redistribution. I always have trouble with that name, yeah. And I opened it up, and it was The Mystery from the Wax Museum. Made in 1933. Yes. Yes. And that made me happy. Yes. Starring Lionel Atwill, Fay Wray, Glenda Farrell, and Frank McHugh. And I think in this movie, it was like the dudes in it, like even the coppers, yeah, as Fay Wray calls them, the coppers. They take a second seat to Fay Wray's beautiful acting in this movie. I'm used to seeing her in King Kong, with her just like falling in love with a stupid idiot, and then don't get me wrong, I love King Kong, but Fay Wray is just there to be beautiful, scream, and she does it much better than that, and be grabbed by King Kong's hand and put on the top of the tower, But in this movie, my goodness, she shines. Yes. And this is bodies are mysteriously disappearing all over town. My body's still here, so it's okay. And a new wax museum has just opened. Is there a connection? But of course, in this horror classic, Fay Ray, it says King Kong, stars as the intended victim of a mad wax sculptor obsessed by her resemblance to one of his prior creations. Prior creations. I'm just hitting that chord today. That's what you're coming out. Yes. Yes. Um, the owner of the wax museum. He had a wax museum before, but um, his the other owner decided it wasn't making enough money, so he decided the the other owner decided to burn it down for insurance. Now, as I've told people before, don't do that. And the other owner perishes in this fire. Yes. But the other man, he gets hurt. Yes, I believe. And moves on to open a new wax museum. How was he hurt? I'll never tell. um, yes. And Fay Ray plays a reporter, and she's like going, golly gee, and all those snap things, like a whole bunch of snap phrases, like from the 30s. I can be caught saying some of those. Yes. But I think she does a wonderful job in this. She, the men in this movie, like, she outshines them, and I love it. And it, like, golly gee, the men are outshone. And of course, this takes place during when alcohol is banned. I forget what it's called. Damn. But there's our Indy City tour has a whole bunch of bootlegging ways to get into certain places because of this. Yes. And it shows some bootlegging things in this movie. Yes. Yes. And her editor is kind of a doo-doo head. Yes. And he's always saying that he's going to fire her if she doesn't get a good enough story. So she has made friends with the cops and is getting the best stories. And sure enough, she finds out about these bodies being missing. Yes, from the police station, and somehow finds him, tracks him down to the wax museum. One body she thinks is in a coffin in the basement of the of the wax museum, and she brings the police there, and they open it up, and there's a whole bunch of bootleg, I think, gin in there. Yes. And the police leave because they find a guy that has been working there and is taking off to talk to him, and she's there picking up the liquor and putting it in her arms, these big things of liquor. And um, they look at her and they say, "What are you doing?" And she says, "Oh, you coppers will get your share later. I'm getting mine now." Yeah, she's just a fun person in this movie. Yes, the funnest, the most interesting, I'd say. Oh, the owner of the Wax Museum is very interesting too. Yes, I. There's a little twist at the end. Yes, there is, that you find out. Yes, and yes, that I liked. I did like. Yes, and my goodness, not as much as liking seeing this movie instead of House of Wax. I'm gonna give this movie a 4.6. Yes, I am. Cause damn it, I just love Favor in it. I'm gonna watch again right now. Mm-hmm. Before I watch another horror movie. Yep. I'm going to torture myself tonight and watch a horror movie it, with one of the lead actresses I hate. But somebody told me it is very, very, very good. And even though I'll probably be swearing through the whole thing, it's on Tubi. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like the lady, but maybe I'll like her in this one. You never know. So everybody have a nice day. See you tomorrow.